I think going in, we knew he would be tough. He's pitched real well for him, and he gave him the quality outing, no doubt.
Met staff as a whole really kept the offense at bay, clearly. Given how they've come back so many times, is it almost odd for you to see them not be able to strike at the end of the game?
Obviously, we always know we're, a couple runners on. We always feel like that big inning is in there for us. And so there's always that belief and that confidence we have when the game is unfolding. And, really this entire trip, we had a very successful trip overall. Didn't necessarily swing the bats great, but we've been able to have that big inning in a big spot and have those big at-bats. Tonight, we just, we gave ourselves a chance late, got the tying run on base, the go-ahead run at one point in both those last couple innings, just couldn't get that hit tonight to push us over the top. And, you credit them for getting it done against us tonight.
Severino, 5 innings, took him out after 93 pitches. You typically ride him a little bit more deeper into the game. What made you decide to take him out at that point?
Just because there are going to be lots of times over the course of the year where we are going to ride him deeper into the game. And, I thought he was, it was a little harder for him tonight, 30 pitches there in the first inning. I certainly felt like he had a little bit more in the tank to go out there and potentially give us the 6, but also taking a long view of things. I don't want to get caught in that every time, because there are going to be those times when it's a Houston and he's rolling and we're going to push him through to the 9th. Those kind of outings over the course of a long season where we will. So just kind of try and pick my spots. I think he really wanted to go back out there. There's no question about it. But I just felt like where we were in their order, I thought the Shreve matchup was good there, and being down 2 runs, I just felt like I didn't feel like pushing another inning was necessary.
Aaron, you mentioned that you really didn't have a lot of offense even during the winning streak.
Yeah.
You won games by hitting home runs late. 2 things. Do you worry that sometimes you're too home run reliant, and if you don't get it, maybe you don't score enough? And then number 2, the kind of games you ultimately want to play are going to probably be games like this, tight. Do you feel like you have to find ways to manufacture when there are not home runs?
No. Because the one thing we do is we get on base, and we have guys up and down that can slug and get that hit. And certainly you're going to play some low-scoring games against elite teams and when it matters. But I would say more often than not, I think we get into you've got to be able to manufacture, you've got to be able to do small things, when that's really not, even when we get into playoff scenarios, usually not what happens. Even with I feel like some of the narratives, like when the Royals were winning or the Giants, still go back in a lot of those games, and it's guys get on base and you put it in the seats, a big swing, even in the low-scoring ones. So, no, we're built, and we've shown, I think, time and time again already this year against elite pitching or really good teams, that our ability to grind you down, more often than not, eventually we can take advantage of a mistake. And so, no, I don't worry about that. I think our depth and length of lineup give us a really good chance in the toughest of games.
Aaron, did it concern you at all the way Severino was swinging, considering what's happening with pitchers getting hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say something to him, like, in future games? Like,
yeah, we talked. I don't need his helmet falling off up there. Yeah, but I mean, part of that is he's a great athlete and a great competitor. He wants to go up there. But yes, I would like him to not fall down up there when he's ripping. So yeah, I definitely find myself in these where our pitchers are hitting. One of the things I worry about, like, I don't like it.
George, you're right.
Aaron, is Gary's last at bat a definition of a slump?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously you're scuffling a little bit, and then you do square one up, and it's right at that. That's part of it. I mean, that's going to happen when you're scuffling, and when you're going well. And You know, you just got to be strong mentally and continue to work and push through and know that eventually you'll work your way out of it. But yeah, that can be a little frustrating, no doubt, when you're grinding away and you square one up right at someone.